Well, hey there, Aquarius. How are you doing today? My name is Sherilyn, and I'm here to do your weekly tarot reading. Okay, this one, we're just going to pull a basic spread and see what Spirit wants to bring up or talk about, and we'll just take it from there, okay? If I can get the cards, there we go. All right, let's see. This one's for my Aquariuses. Oh my goodness, grab some cards. Aquariuses. Okay. Huh. Okay, what you got for first card out? Eight of Swords. Alrighty, to what? To the Five of Wands. And then we've got the Hierophant. So this is your recent past or backstory. Basically, it tells us where we're starting from in this reading to go forward. Eight of Swords would say that you are definitely overthinking right now. Some situation. I don't know. There's something here that you're overthinking it, you're stressing yourself out, and there's really no reason to. Not that it's not a stressful situation, but it's something that you don't have a dog in that fight, is how I feel about it. Like you're really concerned and making yourself almost sick with worry over something that you couldn't change if you wanted to, because it's not your problem to change or fix, is how I feel about this, okay? But it's like you've got yourself in some sort of mental prison where you just keep going over it and going over it and going over it, and it's like, okay. Okay, that's what I got there. Okay, the next card over is the Five of Wands. The Five of Wands means you have a lot of inner conflict towards whatever this is. Okay? And then we have the challenge in this position, in this situation. The challenge in this situation is that you have a higher level of commitment to something that's involved in this. Or maybe the person that you're so worried about has a higher level of commitment to something. Maybe the higher level of commitment is to something like a thought process or a way of living. And you're all stressed out about the way that they're living or what they have going on in their life. But that's not really... Anyways, okay, let's keep going. We'll see where it goes from there. Okay, that's the backstory, okay? Where are we at currently? Okay, Ace of Cups. Ace of Swords. Okay. And the challenge is the Page of Swords. Okay, so Ace of Swords is going to end up being the card at the center of your read. So this is speaking of, that's a sword of truth. So there's some sort of a truth that is coming to you, or some sort of a truth that you're realizing. Okay, maybe it's that you're realizing you really don't have a dog in this fight, is what I keep hearing in my head. So you really don't have, this thing is out of your control because it's not yours to control, this situation that you're upset about or worried about. Okay, Ace of Cups on one side would say there's some sort of a new opportunity in love, or that there's, I don't know, that your cup is full and you need to put it someplace. I don't know. It's like you have all this love to give and nowhere to put it right this minute, or all this love to give and you're not sure where to put it or something. Page of Swords on the other side would say that you're looking for clarity. The problem is you're doing it in a very immature manner. So you're trying to find answers to questions that you have, but you're doing it by going about it in a roundabout way versus just being forward and going and asking whoever it is or whatever it is what the deal is. You're being very sneaky about it, I guess you could say. You're trying to act like a private investigator to figure out the answers to the questions you have, when you should just go ask the person involved, right? I'm confused on the Ace of Cups, but we're going to keep going and see how it plays in, okay? Okay, so what do we got in the near future? I've got the Two of Pentacles, the Six of Wands, and the challenge here is the Three of Wands. Okay, Two of Pentacles would say that there's a huge imbalance in a situation. Just, you just can't seem to find balance. Everything seems to be very extreme. Extreme one way or the other, but there is no middle ground right now. Okay, in the near future. Six of Wands would say that there is definitely a sense of public recognition coming towards you, though. Three of Wands, the challenge is that you have to move into your future. Okay, backtrack a little bit. This Ace of Cups, what if what we have going on here is that you are all up in your head about somebody else's situation. Maybe it's somebody you care very deeply for, or have, been a friend to, or whatever, for years. Somebody you know very, very well, right? Maybe what's going on here is they have come into some sort of a love situation, and you don't agree with it. You don't agree with who they've chosen, or you don't agree with the way they're choosing to live, maybe. But whatever it is, there's new love on the horizon, but I get the feeling possibly it is for this person that you're all upset about whatever they're doing. This almost feels maternal, like you're a parent and you're really, that's the best example I've got. You're like in a parental role and you are all upset about what your child has decided to do, or how they want to live, or who they want to date, something like that. The Sword of Truth is showing you that you have no real bearing in this. This is their life. They have to live it, right? Okay, Two of Pentacles on the bottom. This has all caused a huge imbalance in your life because you're too hyper-focused on somebody else's situation versus being focused on your own, right? Six of Wands would say that there's recognition to this now, meaning other people are watching it and they have something to say about it. Public recognition is not always good. And Three of Wands is that you are, the challenge here is you don't want to look into the future because you're concerned about what's going to happen with this deal. Okay. I think I got it now. Okay, let's see where we're going from here. Nine of Swords. Now you've gone from the Eight of Swords to the Nine of Swords. So now you can't sleep at night. There's anxiety and stress. It's actually taking over part of your day every day because you can't let it go, I guess. King of Swords. You're trying real hard to take emotion out of the situation, trying to figure out how to just look at this analytically, but you're having a lot of trouble with that. And the Wheel of Fortune. All of this is happening for you, not to you. It's all happening because this is something you need to learn how to let go of. It's a lesson that you need to learn, I suppose. There you go. That's what I got for this one. What do we got here? The Chariot. There's going to be forward motion and victory. The Fool. And the World. There is a cycle that is coming to a close here. It's coming to a close and so that people can continue to grow. But it doesn't mean that a cycle coming to a close doesn't mean you never see that person again. It just means that the current dynamic between the two of you changes, right? There's going to be an evolution to the dynamic, I believe. With the Fool, this is all about taking a leap of faith towards something that you're not certain about, or agreeing to allow somebody else to take a leap of faith where they think they need to, and you being supportive versus trying to control it, right? I think that's what I see here. All right, let's do the days of the week, see how that works out. Okay, odd read, but okay, that's what I got. Monday, I've got the Six of Swords and the Page of Pentacles. So you're just trying to steer your life into calmer waters because this has been very chaotic for you. The loss of control is the part that's the most chaotic, and then you don't agree with whatever direction this person is taking. The Page of Pentacles is you trying to build a new foundation. Tuesday, I've got you with the Ace of Pentacles. I think we got 3 aces out here. Wow. A lot of change, a lot of good change. This is like starting a new, Anyways, Ace of Pentacles, new opportunity. Six of Cups with somebody that you have history with, looks like. Wednesday, I've got the Page of Cups and the Nine of Pentacles. So you are definitely standing in your power on Wednesday. Self-made, self-reliant, somebody who really doesn't want to be told what to do. You can take care of it yourself type of stuff. Page of Cups, there's some sort of an apology. I do believe this is one you probably owe this person that you were so concerned about. There you go. And Thursday, what do we got? The Queen of Cups and the Knight of Cups. So, Queen of Cups, this is you being, what I said that it felt like a parental role. This is like a maternal role, kind of. Overly empathetic, very intuitive, very nurturing. And the Knight of Cups is you trying to bring forward some sort of a peace offering or something here. I think that this is a week where you come to the realization that some things you can't control, and that love is stronger than your need to control somebody, right? You can love something and let it go, like that silly poem says, let it go, comes back, it's yours, or whatever. You know the poem, that one. Maybe that's the lesson they're trying to teach you here. Okay, I think. All right, there we go. No, I'm lucky. That is what it is. All right, y'all, have a great day. Bye.